Profiles in courage. I mean, it came naturally because I think it does take courage to persevere, to when you get knocked down on your feet, to get back up again, and that's what I think our veterans represent to us, and what we represent as an organization, as a mission, serving those who need help. And each person has their own story, and that's the amazing thing about it. Is every veteran we see has their own journey, and it's really an extraordinary journey. And I think if we can convey that somehow to our supporters and our community, that's what we try to do.
9/11 happened, and from that point I transferred out of the National Guard and went active duty, and I joined the 82nd Airborne Division. I went through as an infantry soldier, 11 Bravo all the way, baby. When you're in the service, everyone next to you is your brothers and your sisters, especially combat arms. Combat arms, you live, you breathe, you eat with these guys day in and day out. You come out to the civilian side, you don't get that kind of connection with certain people. So you miss that bond, you miss that, having that camaraderie. And that was a fairly hard transition, coming back out of the active service to the civilian life. And I came back to probably the worst recession in my lifetime. And I was a construction worker by trade, and I came back, there was no jobs. I was in the union, called my union hall, and they said, sorry, you know, there's 300 people on the out of work list. You're gonna have to fend for yourself. And I came across the PG&E program, and I got accepted into that, and then they are the ones, PG&E, who put me in contact with Swords to Plowshare. And they helped me with my toll, with gas, with, I mean, pretty much anything I needed, food for my family. It was a very, very helpful organization, you know, so it's, you gotta go above and beyond. You gotta get those skills and that knowledge, because I always say knowledge isn't power, it's the application of knowledge that's your power. Being able to use that knowledge to better yourself and your environment. So that's pretty much what Swords gave me.
I started the military May of 1988, and I left in 91. I was into advanced electronics and working on radar and that sort of thing. I never could really find anything that would that was equivalent to that. That was a problem for me. My wife found a flyer at the Veterans Center that just simply said you can get your truck driver's license free. And so I took the flyer, got the phone number off of there, and spoke to the person at Swords to Plowshares, who was Ricardo Rivera at the time. And he simply helped me to get connected with a truck driving company that could train me how to drive and teach me how to drive semis. I really don't consider any of my military service an obstacle. I enjoyed every bit of it. I became a Christian in the military. I got married in the military, a wife of 20 years, 4 beautiful children. It really was a productive thing, very productive. And the best thing of all, which was finding Swords to Plowshares.
I found myself involved in the drug culture, and due to that I became an addict and alcoholic, and ended up seeking services from Swords after I had was threatened to lose my job as a muni bus driver. And so I came through the Swords program and recovered, and went on with my life. I've retired from my job, but then I decided that I wanted to seek some education, and the computer class at Swords, and because now I'm attending City College, taking a computer class, and really enjoying the quality of life that I haven't had for some time. Living at the Veterans Academy in the Presidio has probably been the pinnacle of the places that I've lived since I've been in San Francisco. The Presidio, I was told by my medical doctor that I probably live in one of the most beautiful places, not just in the country, but in the world.
I was in the Army from 1969 to 1972. Yeah, it was different. As I said, we weren't exactly welcomed home. It was hard to get a job. I knew I had a problem with PTSD. Soon after I got out of the Army, you know, I was just basically being told back in Tennessee to just suck it up and be a man. You don't have a problem. To let PTSD go from 1970 until 2007, 37 years is a long time for something to go and not being treated, you know. As I had said before, you wouldn't let a case of syphilis go for 37 years without giving somebody penicillin for it. So it required having a SWORD's legal team to do it for me. You know, there are no lawyers really out there that know anything about taking on the VA, whereas SWORD's provided me with a free lawyer that specialize and only practice VA law, and it didn't cost me anything. You know, thanks to Katie Dwight and the rest of the legal team there, I know they all work together, I was able to get full benefits and full health care for life.